How winter affects steering and suspension systems. Your car's steering and suspension systems are very vulnerable during the winter. Winter can be difficult on a car with the freezing temperatures, sharp winds, snow, and ice that can make for treacherous driving conditions. However, if you have a regular winter vehicle safety inspection in addition to your general car maintenance, you can minimize your chances of service failure. And when you take your car in for your inspection, you should make sure that the mechanic includes your suspension system with the service. If it does not, you can request it to be added. The steering and suspension systems play a vital part in how your car will perform on the road, and that can affect the safety of your car and of other drivers on the road. The winter ravages your systems. In winter, your car is constantly exposed to moisture, potholes, road salt. The suspension system, since it's underneath the car, is particularly vulnerable to the hazards of winter driving and the elements. Water is often introduced into the system when the car is sitting in high water curbside or while trying to traverse flooded areas. This system needs adequate lubrication to keep debris and road salt out and to replenish the grease that is washed away. Another way that winter affects steering and suspension is with damage caused by potholes. Potholes occur from the water eroding the soil underneath the pavement as it freezes, thaws, and refreezes to produce cracks. If you strike a pothole at a high rate of speed, the system receives a violent pulse. Over time, repeated violent pulses begin to weaken the structure of the struts and springs and adversely affects your control of the car. The ride becomes rough. You'll feel every bump in the road, and you're not going to be able to control the car and be at risk for an accident. Why is the steering and suspension system important? The purpose of the suspension system is to provide protection from the jolts and jostles of the road, and the steering helps you to control the car. The shock absorbers and springs absorb the bumps and imperfections of the road and provide a comfortable ride. There are several types of suspension systems, but they all provide the same service. It also provides stability for the steering, which makes it easier to handle the car in a safe manner. In other words, the steering is used to guide the car, and the suspension system makes it easier to guide the car. What else is there to know? Well, you can avoid many problems with your steering and suspension by having it inspected when you have your winter safety inspection done. Your owner's manual should have information regarding a schedule for inspections for these systems, and you can consult with your mechanic to devise a plan to keep your car in good condition in the winter. You can also request to have the systems inspected during your general car maintenance appointments. This way, your mechanic can keep a close eye on your car and can alert you to any problems that may be presenting themselves. This will keep small problems now from becoming large, more expensive problems later.